I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Hope you guys had a good day, a good Monday, a good start to the week. What's up, Miss Magnificent? Thank you for being a tough one. Thank you for dropping down. I appreciate you doing so. If you don't mind, feel free to thumbs up the live. Okay, so pretty much, hopefully you guys saw Fyebabe's live, and she, I guess, divulged some details about Lenore because her and Lenore are going through some issues right now and all this other stuff and all that. So let me just say this. The reason why I'm going live is because we, Avatar Nation, Sir King, Limit, were discussed and things like that. So for y'all to get some context as to why we were discussed, I'll go into that in a minute. What's up, Gemini 75? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And what's up, Black Strawberry Apple? Thank you for being here as well. So Lenore, before she got her channel, she used to always be over there in Fyebabe's chat, hitting the pen or whatever. She also used to be in the other person's channel who I don't like to reference and things like that. So Lenore would say a lot of disparaging things about Lemon and myself. And so it wasn't as if Lenore and I were ever cool in the beginning. Now, when she started her channel, whatever, I like people who are able to branch off and start their channel. Oftentimes when they do that, I am congratulatory. What's up, Barney? Hey, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Kimmy Black says, yes, it is definitely hot in the streets, especially for a Monday. It's so hot it is resembling the summer. So she would say a lot of disparaging things to back up Fyebabe to us, right? Fyebabe would come at me, I would go Fyebabe, whatever. It was what it was. But I knew from where she came. She came from over there. So Lenore and I were never cool like that, right? And let me just tell people things. Like, you can't dictate how you gonna battle. So that screenshot where she keeps saying, oh, he's talking about me, I leave him alone, but why does he keep coming at me? Let me just say something. If you say shit about me and you do it in a disrespectful way, I become fixated on you, right? One, because I don't know who you are, especially if you're not a channel holder. I really don't pay attention to you unless you repeatedly start saying shit. Like, especially if you start being on people's panels and repeatedly attacking me. See, the thing is, when you have to face that kind of treatment, especially when you're not a channel holder, because being a channel holder builds you up to handle that kind of stuff, right? So she wasn't a channel holder. She just liked to talk a lot of shit on other people's channel and people's chat, but didn't like to have to deal with the brunt of the attention or whatever I was saying. So I said, okay, you want to play? Let's play. So you don't get to tell somebody just because you stop talking that they got to stop talking. right? So that was her situation. She'll be up there, caping for Fyebabe, and I said, okay, you want to cape for Fyebabe? Then she'll be over there and ran to the other person's channel and do the same shit. So I said, okay. So I'll be sitting in the clouds, and she talked about the time when she dated a man with one nut, right? So I was dogging her out for dating a man with one nut. And I kept dogging her out, dogging her out, and dogging her out. And I guess she didn't like that. And I guess Lemon and I have a conversation. I don't understand. I don't remember all that stuff. That was about almost 2 years old. And I guess she didn't like the fact that we were a centerpiece. At that time, we had hundreds of people in our chat nightly. So 300 to 400 people are hearing this stuff about Lenore. And I guess she didn't like the fact that we were commenting and giving our critique and our commentary on that situation. But to sit up there and then run the Fyebabe as if Fyebabe is some kind of YouTube crisis consultant really blew my mind. I'm like, damn, why don't you put your big panty girl big panties on, whatever they call them, big girl panties on, and deal with the station. What the hell Fyebabe gonna do? Use her platform to come after us? That only put Fyebabe in more smoke and more danger, like she said. Battling it for you. I was really shocked by that. I could understand the complaint about me talking about you and you stop, but for you to what Fyebabe gonna do? Spank me? What's she gonna do? Spank me? I don't get that part. Oh, so you want to use Fyebabe panel to come at us? Like, what? That's crazy. And then there's some other thing about, oh, I was mad about you went over to. Listen, I don't even remember half of the crap because at this time, currently, she's still not relevant enough. Like I said, I knew I was one of the more congratulatory people when she started her channel. But it just shows a lesson of like how two-faced that people can be. Now, let me just say this one other thing. You will feel the wrath of VS because I guess there was proof that you sat up there and tried to sabotage and cloud chase off of her. I guess I didn't get to see the whole message. So you try to sabotage the Gilbert Arenas and then try to sit up there and come behind her and try to cloud chase off of her interview. So, girl, you better watch out because she don't forget. But let me see what you guys are saying because like you guys can be anywhere. So I appreciate you being here. Yeah, Tiffany Black. Yeah, she tried to sit up there and go to like Fyebabe, and she's like gonna sit her and give her therapy on how to deal with me and Lemon talking about her and how to get her. Like Fyebabe taking your side and dealing with you was only going to intensify the flames until I decide to extinguish them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what good that did. Let me see. I'm just trying to read your comments real quick. What's up, Sky Blue? Sky Blue says maybe VL and JK can Dover stand-up challenge. Oh, do the stand-up challenge. Yes. Oh, Lord. What's up, Brickster, babe? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. CEO, Little Boss Lady, how you doing? Good to see you as well. Like I said, this ain't going to be too long of a live, but I just think this is a key lesson for everybody to stay out of people's DMs. When you start a rapport or a relationship with somebody, figure out what angle you wanted to go to. I feel like Lenore maybe was envious of Fyebabe and how she was able to amass an audience and, be her own persona. And I felt like maybe Lenore envied that because it was interesting that she wanted to use Fyebabe's channel to come at us, but she didn't want to use her own. To me, that's the epitome of selfishness, right? How you gonna sit up here and have a beef with somebody but they don't want it on your channel, I guess, because you're trying to keep your channel kosher, but didn't want to beef with people. It was just weird. It was just the rationale and the thinking was just very, very weird. Very weird. Yes, Tiffany Black says, be careful in the DMs. Yeah. You see she got caught up in the DMs because those things, be careful what you type, be careful how it's misconstrued, how it can be construed, be careful where somebody set you up. I tell you, this YouTube thing can prepare you for life. You be like, oh, no, it can teach you how to work the corporate game. It can teach you how to work the streets. It can teach you how to work the business world. It can teach you how to work situations in the motherfucking grocery store if you do it right. But it will teach you how to think from all angles, how somebody coming, where somebody coming at, how they coming at you, where were they before they came at you, how they all of a sudden come for you. Could be, oh, Sir King, I love you, Sir King. Oh, come on, we have plenty of moles over here doing the work for other folks. And they ain't never been seen before. They've been seen before, but they always been seen in a positive light. But they have nefarious intentions. You know what I'm saying? And you can't trust everybody. And the receipt game is a game you can play in real life. Always keep receipts on deck. Because a lot of people like to lie, they like to delete. But if you actually get those things, it's hard to disprove that, right? And everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't have good intentions. And some of the most people who come to support you are some of those who could be the most jealous hearted, right? And they may be unintentionally jealous. They may be jealous of the fact that you've been able to amass what you have. And a lot of the stuff that come by people on here is really not deliberate. They just stumble into it, right? They just stumble into it and they grow. So then you get people who support you, but they wish they were you at the same time. And maybe it's like a situation with Just Kimmy, right? Just Kimmy was under Brianna coattails for a long time before she could start her main channel. But what was the reason why she didn't start her channel? Because she said she was shy, right? So it's just all I say is everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend in the workplace. Everybody ain't your friend in the neighborhood, and everybody ain't your friend in real life. And it's sad. We would like a world to be that way, but just like we see with Lenore, her tactic was to sit up under here and go under the people that pretend to like them, and then go and run and spill beans on them. Right? So she did all that to Pizarro, sharing that girl's real identity, allegedly, right? But now she up under them. Now she up over them. So if I'm Pizarro, I would be paranoid as hell, right? Because right now they're gonna have to do a whole like erasing of Villanor, because they don't know what her intentions are. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird because Pizarro knows that she wants to get back at Fyebabe by having a Villanor over there. But yet you also taking a chance of not knowing what she's doing in the background by allowing her on your platform and stuff. It's just weird. It's too much. Let me acknowledge some people who came into the room. What's up, Black Girls Code? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. There was a couple other people. Hey, what's up, Ron P? How you doing? In case you don't know who Ron P is a dancer at a nightclub out in Vegas. I think we have some of his moves on tape. Here we go.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, if you see Lenore, Ron P, just run the other way. What's up, Keena H? How you doing? Good to see you. Let me see. I think I missed somebody. What's up, Detach Myself? How you doing? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. If I missed anybody, please don't take it personal. And I think I say, what's up, Nessa A, B, C, D, E, F, G? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you as well. Like I said, you can learn a lot. This whole situation was really a master's class in deception, and just how to move, the dangers of the DMs, deception, aesthetics, deceptive aesthetics, right? The way Villanor taught, the way she smiled in your face, you don't think she would be a Decepticon, but she is. Like the movie Transformers, they're not gonna sit there and show a crazy monster. They're gonna sit up there and show someone that will see visually appealing. Regarding that other man that I don't like to talk about, but I told his ass numerous of times, I was like, stop that perverted ass stuff on your channel. He's like, I miss my channel. I could do whatever I want to do. And now he's sitting around here being a professional dog walker to make money. Right? It's so hard-headed. So hard-headed. And to see that to know that it's crazy. That's why it's just so crazy, because you could think of somebody and it could not be that person at all. That's why I tell people, be careful of jumping to conclusions. Because that lady, Lenore, was always on that man panel. Always on that man panel. And to sit up there and allegedly she was one of the forces to maybe get him demonetized is crazy. Right? We would think it was somebody else. We think it was the YouTube robot running around in the background. But it's somebody, and we know there's somebody else who said they had an active role in it. But we never heard her have an active role in it. It's insane. It's literally insane. So it's just weird. It's sad in a way because you can't trust nobody, but damn. You know? it's just crazy. In hindsight, that's why I told Lemon, I said, Lemon, I think Lemon, this stuff happened so far long ago that I forget. But I think I told Lemon, be careful. I think I just told him be careful because I felt like he was, looking at the exterior and making judgments about the exterior and making that a final decision about the whole totality of the person and who she is. And I hope once he gets a chance to listen to that Fyebabe live and see the other stuff that he'll be sent, that he'll see like, yo, just because somebody's got a certain exterior don't mean that they are who they are, right? That's how people get through the front door is through the exterior because we can't imagine, we can't look inside the interior, right? But somebody who like a motherfucking booger wolf, you ain't gonna even open the door for their ass. But if they sit up here and have a nice aesthetically appeasing exterior, then you open the door, let them know, have them sit down and all that other stuff, right? So I feel like that was the situation with her, with him, in that regards. He like I say, the exterior, and then her voice and all the other stuff. And he said, "Oh, she knows celebrity, and all that other stuff." So I just feel like this whole situation is a good life lesson on just how to proceed with caution. Proceed with caution, and everybody who say they for you ain't for you. You got to put some people through a motherfucking test. No, you have to put people through 4 or 5 tests and see how they move. Just see how they move. Because if people identify, that's why I say, if people identify with you and truly identify with you, then how can they gravitate to somewhere else that's the total opposite of what you stand for? That's why I side eye some people. I say, how the hell you be over there? Just like we had one instance where people using the motherfucking racist. I'm like, still, like I told the people in the back chat, I said, that motherfucker gonna sit up there, excuse my French, we late night. I say, now y'all know what I'm talking about because this happened on somebody else's platform and we're dealing with the motherfucking racist. I said, how that person, now I know the person that enlisted his help don't even trust him, but to the point that I said that motherfucker will sit up there and help her give birth and then call CPS on her ass the same damn time. I told him that. So I just be like, be careful. I don't know how y'all sit up here and talk. Not y'all in this chat, but I don't know how some of these folks sit up here and congregate and do. I wouldn't want to even do business with some of these people on here because I know they have a tendency to turn. And when they turn, you don't know when they're going to turn. And that's the craziest part about it. Lenore up there sending Fyebabe screenshots. So obviously for me to engage in a background conversation with you, Lenore, I felt that we had somewhat of a positive rapport. But mind you, my mindset is I don't trust nobody, right? To the people in the platinum chat, that doesn't apply to you. But the people outside the planet, I don't trust nobody, right? I don't trust nobody just because of how I've been done in the past. But for Lenore to sit up there and send some message to Fyebabe when that situation didn't even involve Fyebabe, I think the message was me doing an interview and she did it on a bigger platform. And she's like, oh, he mad because I went on a bigger platform that has 3 times the numbers. Look, the numbers don't matter to me. What did I tell y'all about the numbers? The numbers are a temporary game. A temporary game. They are only sustained for a night. And then you have to keep up the same bullshit night to night to night. What has numbers got people in this area? Nothing but motherfucking problems. She was saying it's all about the, oh, he's back. I don't care about no damn numbers. I don't know where she got that from. And like I said, it happened so long ago, I don't really even understand the context of the situation. What's most disappointing is that she has that kind of character. And that's something that can't be scrubbed off of you. That's who you are. To be honest, we sit up here and say what face Yaya doing for her job, what she got. I wonder what Lenore doing for a damn job. She seems like she has a lot of time on her hands because she's here, there, everywhere, and then got the time to type and message about it and all that. I'm like, who got all that kind of time? But anyway, maybe she does. I don't know. It's just like I said, y'all go back and watch that video. You can learn a lot about the YouTube game and who to trust. And be careful what y'all put in messages because that could come out at a time that you wish it never came out at, you know? So let me see what else y'all saying because I do appreciate y'all engagement. Let me see. Black Girls Code said it was all an act. It could potentially be all an act. You know, it could be. You never know. People run plays. So, but I do feel like Fyebabe gets in her feelings about these certain kind of things. So, let's see what y'all saying. Kina H says, if anyone has been here for a length of time, they should know about no trust on here or anywhere else. Very true, Kina H. But there's a lot of people who come on here who are just glad to have somebody to talk to because we all come from different parts of the world, right? So when you start to have feelings and are able to resonate with someone who may have the same values, thinking process as you do, you then let your guard down, and then the other person on the other side, you don't know them, so it's interesting. Let me see what else y'all saying. Bristol Babe says tenant on her own crew. Well, I guess that's a former part of the crew. I guess. Tiffany Black says there are some diabolical people over here, but there are good people as well. You have to protect yourself. You do, and time reveals everything, right? Time is all you gotta do is really just sit back and be patient. And time will reveal everything. You ain't gotta do a damn thing. You ain't really gotta do much. You ain't really gotta do much. You know? Like the other lady, I ain't gonna mention no names, but read between the lines. The recent lady that came back who's entertaining the racist, thinking that the racists helped her when she was about to get locked up. But she don't, I think from what I see, she is not privy to what he was doing while she was incarcerated, only exacerbating the situation and calling the judge's chambers. I'm sure if she knew that and was able to hear that, she wouldn't be dealing with that person. You know, but that's for them to sort out. That's none of my business. I stay in my lane. V is literally a privileged, conniving egotist. It was very interesting because it gave insight to her. She puts on this well polished image, but once you take off the polish, you're seeing something that's totally different, right? You know, it's interesting. Kina H says yes, all numbers are not good numbers, and all money is not good money. Right. Mm-hmm. Kina H said this is her job. I'm gonna tell you the story. I remember somebody was doing all they can to get their 1,000 and get monetized. And once they saw how much peanuts, the monetized channels got, you know, with the basic number. I'm not talking you can make some good change on here if you have a certain numbers. But when she saw that, she's like, I can't make. And I was like, yeah, because I was like, I don't know why you were so zealous to do it anyway. It's not. You just gotta have a certain formula to it. But I felt like she thought the number that she would make on here, based on what she see these people doing on here, was great. But it turned out to not be that great. You know, what these people did on here, they were doing it because they do it every day, 2 hours a day. They have a formula like Jay Wilson. He's got the formula down pat. So if you do it a certain amount of day for a certain amount of hours, it maybe piles up. Who knows? But that's on top of, you know, membership and super chats and all the other stuff. So Black Girls Code says V has been obviously practicing this act for years. It's just it just opened a new dimension into who she is. And let me just say this to y'all. So for her, now see, I feel like maybe Fyebabe used me, right? I feel Fyebabe was sitting on a stockpile of other stuff, right? But I felt like she used me and Lemon to show, because she it's very interesting how Lemon and I get targeted because there's no collateral damage for targeting us, right? We're not linked up with nobody else, so we're not like Baby Nation affiliates or anything like that. So there's no direct consequence for coming at us. I felt like she used us to strengthen her case and showing that she had receipts, right? She showed receipts of this. She showed some receipts involving Lemon and so forth and all that other stuff. But she still used us to the point to drive home her point. You know what I'm saying? But saying that she's behind the scenes talking crap about people and all this other stuff. It was, like I said, it's just very interesting. The psychological mindset to use somebody else's platform to come after us. But like I say, stop fucking with people and you wouldn't have to worry about that. Use somebody else's lapdog, but not ready to take that spanking that come when you start barking and caping for people, right? Right? So you just can't tell people when to stop because you're tired of it, which is interesting. I'm tired of him coming after me. I haven't talked to him and I don't know what to do. What the fuck Fyebabe gonna do? They're just gonna give me two heads to work on instead of one. You get what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you went over there to her to cry for her, right? And I stayed on that ass until I got tired. And I made fun of you dating that man with that one nut. So anyway, it's just interesting. If you don't want nobody to talk about it, keep your personal stuff off of YouTube. Especially when you come at people who ain't do nothing. So, do I have any ill will towards her? No, but I'm disappointed in that because where has it got her? What has all her? And you know what? She may be just a messy woman, right? And some people do that for entertainment to make the hours go by. And she may just be a messy ass woman. Right? Talking about, oh, this is Lemon. So I mean, like, what the hell? You probably wanted to get with Lemon, because as far as I know, Lemon was nothing but kind and nice to you and fair to you. In regards of his commentary about you. Yeah, we had fun about the guy with the one nut, but you put it out there, right? I mean, the problem with all the drama you caused, he probably got no nuts, right? Because you probably made him cut him off because he probably don't want to deal with no women that act like you. Right? From what I'm seeing, probably castrated him damn self. But anyway, I'm not gonna. Whew, child. Woo. Anyway, other than that, I mean, what I told you that allegedly she got the other person's channel demonetized. Something with just Kimmy, but she didn't really go into that. And what was the other one? Oh, VS, the thing like that. That was pretty much it. Do I feel like she's sitting on some more receipts? I do feel like she is doing that. I think Fyebabe took it way too long of a time to get to the meat and potatoes of the situation. We do not care what she says about support. That's between y'all two. We don't care about that. Whatever. She didn't support. We don't care. I mean, just give my 2 cents. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Keita A says, this is too much when you have other things going on offline. YouTube is a hobby for me. Anyway. Yeah, it was just, that is what threw me for a loop. I'm like, damn, like, you sitting up there writing that lady a whole damn book, like a whole damn script for a new YouTube movie or something. I'm like, really? She wrote you that much? Or maybe it was speech to text, but that's still a lot of moving of the jaws. I'm like, ugh, I'm like, you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no books to cook. I could throw shade because you sit up there sharing out my private messages with some other YouTuber. Okay, you call her the book cooker, Lenore the book cooker. Oh, child. Anyway, let me see what else I was saying because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, yeah. Oof, yeah. Yeah, it is Miss Magnificent. A lot of moving other jaws. You saw how long that message was? I'm like, oh yeah, I finally got Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas is coming on. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody Gilbert Arenas is coming on. because we about to get the interview. Man, VS is gonna be kicking us if I get the interview with Gilbert Arenas. Well, what they have on the Gilbert Arenas? He ain't show. He ain't show. See what happened when you try to do ugly. What's up, JLC 87 Production? Sorry I missed you. Well, maybe I did say hello. Well, hello to you again. But you see what happened with God. I mean, and that's another thing, right? Karma, or the spirit world. Things will happen in the end that's supposed to happen, right? She didn't get the Gilbert Arenas interview, right? She over there interviewing people from the 1980s for the Cosby Show and Leave the Beaver and all that other stuff at Good Times. Who you got now to 2020? What about the show SWAT? You ain't got nobody from SWAT that you can interview. Go get Shamar Moore or what's somebody or Mr. Brown, from the Browns. Ain't nobody from this decade. She going all the way to the 1970s, 80s. Like, you trying to revive their career? I don't know what's going on, but anyway, then they talking somebody a personal chef. Who she say? Tyler Perry, but I don't know what he gonna teach us how to cook. What? Anyway, I was just interested. Anyway, we didn't know if you want to really get it popping. Go do an interview like I did with the cussing pastor. Go do that. You can't get the cussing pastor on your page. Shit, you telling me, V. Lenore, all that interview doing, and your interviews can't even match up to mine. Do you know what? I'm gonna go right over to my avatar. I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be petty. Since you want to be petty and show and share private messages or DM conversations with Fyebabe, I'm gonna ask you too. I'm gonna ask you. You'll probably black me. I don't care. But I'm gonna ask you, and I'm be like, get somebody relevant. I did an interview with the custom pastor. Get on my level. You out here interviewing all these irrelevant folks. How an avatar going to sit up here and get a real light cover pastor? I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna get right there on my Avatar Nation page and unlock that video, and then I'll be real petty and at you. Talking about good times. What's his name? I don't even know, George and Wheezy. And where was Fyebabe stole? Why did Fyebabe steal Bless Watkins' glasses? I had to do a double take. Like, is that Bless Watkins? Is that Bless Watkins? Bless Watkins, Fyebabe done stole your glasses, girl. She's stealing your look. Oh, Lord, Bless Watkins, Fyebabe is stealing your look. Bless Watkins, Fyebabe is stealing your look. She started with your glasses. Go look. That look just, boy, I ain't lying. Y'all know, you know the truth. Y'all know the truth. And why was Fyebabe videos? She should have started dancing. All we saw her with her dress on her knee with her thighs frozen. I was like, oh Lord. Oh, I was waiting. I said, come on, internet connection. Come on, Chicago internet. Go work. That's kind of weird. As soon as she started moving and dancing, the internet was like, oh hell no, not today. The internet, Fyebabe's internet was just like this.
Oh, hell
So you're not gonna work me. Use up all my bandwidth, all that shaking and rumping and shrumping and all that. So, it's hot. I'm like, you ain't got no air conditioner. Baby Nation can't afford to get you an air conditioner or a fan. How you come online talking about, the live ain't even started yet, y'all. The live ain't even started. She said, it's hot up in here. I'm like, what the hell? It ain't even started yet. Tracy don't even come online with all somebody's hot. You telling me that Tracy got better air conditioning than you? Child, please don't let Tracy surpass you. Tracy don't never stay as hot. We just see the mascara just rolling down her face. But anyway, how you come on the live ain't even started, and you sitting in the chair, and then you got the nerve to sit up there and do some twerk talking about Little Yachty done did it, Little Yachty done did, and then gonna do that in that blue blurry dress. And then, like I said, the internet said, oh, hell no. And then we had to sit up there for 15 seconds for the internet to refresh. Child. That's Baby Nation, y'all. That's Baby Nation, y'all. Oh, that's a queen. That's a queen. Woo! What? Wait a minute. A queen of what? What kind of queen? Wait a minute. We got to stop putting titles on people or things that ain't deserving of that. You just can't be a queen because you know how to spell it. Come on, y'all. There is nothing over. A queen is never sweating. A queen is never hot. A queen don't have bad internet. I just, what's the next thing to the queen? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just playing that back in my mind. I had to think about how you be sweating and then say, who is hot up in here before the live even start? Child, you telling me that what's the girl? You telling me Becky down there ain't got no fan you can use? You gonna tell me you can't open up the window? You can't tell me you can pull a Jerry Wilson and go into your car and do a live? I can see why you paranoid about Lenore shit. If she take your members, what else you gonna have? What are you gonna have, Fyebabe? What else you gonna look? It usually get cooler after midnight. Maybe you need to do it after midnight so you have cooler air. Shit, maybe go up to the top of the damn building that you live in and broadcast from there. Because that's not the conditions of a queen. I'm sorry. Now I'm thinking about Lenore. Come, maybe Lenore said she had to go because she saw conditions were changing and she could only operate in certain conditions. Maybe that's what the situation was. You see, maybe Independent Statista saw the conditions were changing too, and she had a certain way of living and accommodations that she used to, and she saw things were declining. Is something going on with Baby Nation hair and wigs? Did you overextend yourself, over leverage yourself, and now y'all can't even afford hair? Now the wigs over there in the closet frazzling. I'm just saying, now poor internet, you had to get the basic plan, not the premium plan for internet. Because how you running the business with that bad internet connection? You know emails got to go through. You know when you have a bad internet connection, you know the emails get stuck. Talking about Outlook be saying the email hasn't been sent yet. Are you sure you want to close? Or maybe you getting no sleep because you can't close the mail folder because it's stuck in the draft tray. What's going on over there? Why everybody that got why everybody leaving over there? And then you said, oh, well, your day ones are the ones who have a drop from the sky. Well, it looks like they ain't dropping no money over there because the queen is not supposed to be sweating like they on the football field and it's nighttime. What is going on, Fyebabe? Sure, those are not queen. Maybe you need to get with Eric Kane. We were talking about Eric Kane earlier. Shit, you better need to go back and check with Eric Kane, see if you can get $25 from him or something. So, talking about I'm a damn op. No, 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 no. The ops in your life are your air condition, your aesthetics, and the blessed walker's glasses that you are wearing. Those are your ops, and they right there in your face to deal with. Don't be worried about what's going on over here. Ops. I hate that word. Where they come from with that? Every time I hear ops, I think of opposite. But look, you need to deal with the three ops in your face: your internet, your air conditioner, and your blessed walking glasses. Like woo child on that, honey. Yes, those are your three struggles over there. And you know what? You don't even need an air conditioner. You need to just put a damn fan. You can't afford a fan. Baby Nation, y'all can't send that lady no fan money. No fan money. Oh, I forgot. She got a butterfly on her butt that's fanning. My bad, moving right along. Anyway, let me read y'all questions. Y'all comments. Ooh. This is what happened when you decide to make me commentary. You said this YouTube stuff is too much like a game sometimes. It is. You gotta be careful where you go, where you move. You're gonna get jumped in and jumped out, I guess. Miss Magnificent says, yes, I was shocked. We liked her here, but you, her ops, just like she stole my story about that child or whatever. Anyway. Brixton Babe says, yes, I forgot about her neighbor. Shout out to Becky. That was funny as heck. Black Strawberry episode. Hey, Philly T girl, I'm on a new thing. I'm just saying hi to everybody. Just found my emoji. Excuse me. Oh, yes, you can, Miss Magnificent. Okay. It looks to me like she burned herself. Who that? All right. Anything else? I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up here and share their sentiments if they so choose to. If y'all want to, feel free to send a gesture of the dollar sign so I can crown. Thank you to the person who allowed me to celebrate Mango Monday with a Mango Monday smoothie, not made for face y'all. Oh yeah, what happened with Vivian Jennings? What happened? Did she get in trouble with Jay Wilson? Did Vivian Jennings run off with the money? I don't blame her because, girl, if you working for free, you a big dummy. But yeah, I heard something happened over there, but I don't know. It may be facetious. Other than that, that's all I really got for y'all. Like I said, I'm not. How do they say it? I'm not gonna say like I'm upset or angry about what came out. I just tell people to look at the whole totality of the situation, and you can learn a lot of lessons on these YouTube streets about who to trust and where people come from and why they coming from. That's always view people with suspicion. And if you're a good person, you don't really have to worry about that. Eventually the truth will reveal itself. I know it can be frustrating for people who are good people to sit up there and wait for the test to be done, but sometimes it needs to be done to see if you're good. And sometimes you can see a lot from other people by just time itself if you really want to deal with certain folks and stuff like that. So, but that's all I really got to say. We'll see. We'll keep on pushing on and moving on. If I was Pizarro, I'll really be worried because, baby, somebody trying to figure out who she is and all that other stuff and right, smiling in her face. That's why you gotta be careful who you entertain on your channel. But I don't feel like Pizarro she is a content creator, but I just feel like she needs other people to generate her content for her. Or she will start to fizzle, to be honest. Right. Anything else? Any other questions before I depart? All right, with that being said, I'm up out of here. Y'all take care. It'll be interesting to see what Lemon has to say. So maybe we'll get Lemon's perspective on this expose. But other than that, I'm out of here and have a good remainder of the week. All right. All right, bye, y'all. Have a good one. Good child. Here we go.
I'm crying. You're crying. We cry together.
Oh, yeah, I want to say this one other thing. Okay, hold on. You said, I think he was shouting out Vivian J. Wilson also says Vivian is a really good person. I'm going to leave that just at that. Vivian ain't never done nothing to me, so I'm going to just leave that at that. Billy T says, DL burned herself. There's no way out because it was all in black and white. Okay, that's a good point. So that's another point I wasn't able to touch. I know it's something you're ready to go, but that's a good point. I want to touch on that. What occurred definitely messed up Lenore's reputation on the street. So if she ever tries to go with another camp, unless they knew her reputation is soiled because she by her own actions, right? She can show that she could be for one person, but be snooping around in the background of other people's lives and stuff like that. So people don't like to have those kind of people around. And this live or that live already did the due diligence that was needed to figure out how she is, right? Because we always have this to reflect back on. So yeah, you're right, Philly T. She done burned herself in more ways than one. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care and remember to be the change you want to see in the world. All right. Take care, y'all. Good child. Stay out the phone. Stay out the DMs. All that. Proceed with caution. Bye, y'all.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.
Bye, y'all. See y'all later.